It is Saturday, nearly noon, and I'll just start off with this. I'm canceling my trip to the Appalachian Trail for next month, backpacking trip. I already contacted Joe and Grumpy and Craig to let them know. Earlier this week, I got to where the pain in my side was so bad that it was extremely difficult to walk. I could barely walk. Just simple arm movements would, shoot sharp pains through me. So I made an appointment with my doctor Wednesday afternoon. I was able to get in, and just to make sure that it was what I thought it was, and that it was an old rib injury that I've just really irritated. And he knows my history, and he knows what I've been doing lately with the backpack and the moving and all that. And so just discussed all that and how I don't have any other symptoms of it being something else necessarily. So he agreed with all that, looked me over again, and he called it a musculoskeletal issue. And because it's really based on movement. And I was hoping to get something for the pain other than Tylenol, because I can't take an anti-inflammatory because of my warfarin, my blood thinner. And so he did subscribe for me a muscle relaxer, which not sure that's helped any, but I've been taking them. He said that, there's these, what are they called? Floating ribs. My floating ribs on this side, that's apparently what's causing the problem. And he asked me if I feel or I just told him, I said, every now and then it's weird. It's like something gets caught on a rib and I feel a clicking or feel a snap or something. He said, okay, then that's going to be your floating ribs that's causing the issue. And so we talked about what I needed to do to take care of the situation, which was, do a little bit of stretching, do a little bit, of not walking for exercise, but moving around, doing things, but just being careful, listen to my body, don't overdo it, that kind of thing. But I have to be nice to it. I have to be good to it. And it would probably take a month, maybe 2 months to heal to where I can just do my regular normal things. But that's if I take care of it. And of course, he knows that I'm moving next week, and I'll have help, but it's just going to be a lot of stuff I'm just going to have to do. He said, well, it may delay it, of course. It may set you back. So right now, I'm just hoping to get to the point where I'm healed after moving and everything. I'm healed enough to be able to go back to work driving a bus the first week of August. Because if it's hurting too badly, I won't be able to drive the bus, or they may not let me drive the bus, because that would be unsafe. So right now I'm hoping I'll be ready for that. That's the main thing. I have another backpacking trip that's already planned for mid-September. It's the charity hike for 46 climbs. So I'm hoping to be ready for that as well. So my sister-in-law told me, she said, okay, next year. And I'm like, last year I put off my AT hike because I was taking on the new job and I didn't know when the interview was going to be. I didn't know when the training exactly was, because I had classes and training, so I couldn't be gone. And so now I'm going to have to put it off another year. But she said, continue losing the weight, get the weight off, and don't rush to get in shape for hiking. Take your time, kind of stay in shape. So my goal, even for September's hike, and there's some hiking I want to do later this year too, what my goal is to put on the pack sometimes, do stairs sometimes. I know how the pack feels, so it's not like I have to necessarily get used to it. I like it. It feels good. So I would use it sparsely, if you will, when getting ready for a trip. So that's the idea now. And I think Grumpy, he texted me back, said, next year, be ready so we can do this hike. So that's the plan right now. One of the things that also kind of had me concerned, the reason I went to the doctor with the increased pain, was I called it inflammation or fluid retention. The doctor called it swelling. So in my feet, my calves and shins, all around that area, and even some up into my thighs, a lot of fluid, swollen up big, to where my toes were hurting. My toes hurt, and they're still swollen, although today I feel a little bit better. And I've been careful since Wednesday, a lot more careful. So I'm going to show you my feet and how swollen they are. So you may want to divert your eyes here in just a couple seconds, and I'll just show just a few seconds of my feet and how bad they look. So I'm not sure if you can tell in the video how swollen they are, but yeah, they're like sausages, my toes are. And it goes on up my legs pretty well. So anyway, so that had me kind of freaked out. And so he wasn't worried about that. It's because I'm not walking around as much. I'm not getting any exercise, so that's naturally going to happen. My heart is okay, and everything else seems okay. So that inflammation, as I am able to get up and do more gradually, that will go away. So anyway, I don't know what I would weigh with all this inflammation. I don't plan on getting on the scale, so not going to do that this Sunday. My eating plan right now, I'm not cooking anymore. I've been cooking my hamburger and my pork and all that. But since we're about to move, I don't want to be dirtying up dishes and having to wash them. And then we're going to be packing those up here soon anyway, too. So I'm doing Atkins dinners, Atkins drinks, and also our local HEB in their deli section, they have these fresh food meals, and they have low carb ones that have meat and some low carb vegetables that you just put in the oven and can cook, and those are probably more healthy for me. They're a little bit more expensive though, but I'm going to incorporate some of those as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next probably couple of weeks. That's the plan right now. It sucks. I hate it. I've been working really hard to get to the point where I can go on this trip, and I just overdid it. I have to learn from this and be more smart about it in the future. Oh, it is Monday. It is about 11:15, and I've been out here mowing a little bit. I'm stopping now because I'm starting to feel it in my rib, and I'm trying to take care of it. So I'm going to go do something else. But now, yesterday was pretty miserable. I was going to put out a video, but I just did not feel like it. I had a fever. Of course, my swelling and everything was all still there. And so when I started developing the fever, that bothered me some. And so I took a diuretic. I took a water pill in early afternoon. And for quite a few hours there, every 5, 6, 7 minutes, I was having to go use the bathroom. But afterward, I could tell the swelling had gone down some in my feet, at least. They looked better. And also, I no longer had that fever. I felt better. So I'm feeling better today. And so my goal is I'm wanting to keep the body moving and get this swelling down and completely over with. hopefully by the end of the week. But also, as far as my weight, my goal is to maintain where I am, not gain any more weight here for the next couple of weeks or so. Just maintain until I can kind of get back into a regular routine with some regular, exercise, and when I'm feeling more like myself, so. But anyway, so that's what's going on. Sorry I didn't get a video out yesterday, but I just was not feeling good and just kind of slept through the morning. So I plan on doing a video next Sunday, and hopefully I will be moved in for the most part to my new place. Maybe I'll show you guys what the new apartment looks like. Haven't lived in an apartment, haven't done apartment living in a long, long time.